All right. You are a coach now. You've put on your Team Beachbody hat officially, and this is a really exciting time. It can also be a time that makes new coaches really nervous. I understand that. I've been there. So I wanted to give you a few suggestions and tell you what one of your first most important jobs is as a new coach, and that is a coming post. So have you ever seen a new restaurant open up in town, or a coffee shop, or a clothing boutique? And in all of those cases, if you've paid attention, there's usually some sort of grand opening celebration or party. There's some, announcements leading up to the opening. There might be balloons or a ribbon cutting ceremony, and it's this really exciting time in a business owner's life. I really want you to grab a hold of that feeling, and though you may be nervous, know that this is a really exciting time in you as a new business owner's life. So what you need to do is actually come out as a coach and let people know about your new business and what you're doing. Have your own grand opening party. I think that a mistake a lot of coaches make initially is they just assume other people know what they're up to, and we all know that just isn't true. Life moves fast, news feeds move fast, social media moves fast, people's attention span is not what it used to be. So to assume that anyone knows that you've started a new business is it's naive, and it's going to slow you down. So what you have to do right out the gate is create a creative way to tell the world, tell at least your social media following on Instagram or Facebook, even in your story, what you're doing and why you decided to do it. Now, you do not have to have a fancy before and after photo of a Beachbody program you completed. You could, if you have results like that, or you could just get a really nice picture of you in good lighting, or a picture, from your wedding day or a previous moment in time where you feel really good, and you can put with that photo just a quick creative text copy. So where you write a blurb about why you decided to become a coach, why you're excited about it, and maybe even some goals for yourself. Lots of people come out in all sorts of different ways. For me, I kind of talked about how I was excited to be able to contribute to my family because we were a one-income family. For another coach, it might be as simple as, these programs have changed your life so much in terms of getting you in better shape, better health, and you love it so much you just want to be a part of the culture ongoing and always. You do not have to name drop in your coming out post. You don't have to say, "Hello, I'm a Team Beachbody coach." We do not want you to post links to your Team Beachbody website. Okay, that's spamming. We do not want you to go and change, the info in your Facebook bio to say works at Team Beachbody. None of that. We just want you to be authentic to yourself and share, why you're excited about what you're doing and why you decided to do it. Everybody's journey is personal to them, so this is where you kind of get to be a little bit vulnerable. I think honesty and authenticity always goes the furthest in this job, so make sure that you are coming up with content that is true to your life and true to why you made this decision. And don't be afraid to even address some of your fears. I think that it's always a good idea, if you're thinking something, to say what you're assuming is on other people's mind or what's on your mind before anyone else has a chance to say it. So for example, if your fear is, you're really worried that your friends and family are going to think you just started this to make money, you can address that, and you can say something simple like, I thought about this for a long time. I was just nervous because I don't want what I'm doing to come across the wrong way, but I'm really excited about a business that lets me merge my passion for fitness and wellness with my desire to be home more with my family. Like, you can keep it simple and still address maybe your own fears and objections, because I think that's what makes you most relatable to others. It's what establishes that trust factor. And then remember, when you do come out as a coach and you share that initial post, just because you shared it once doesn't mean that everybody saw it. So I probably have almost 2,000 friends on Facebook. I think when I look at my newsfeed, I see about 20 people's posts. And you have to assume that other people's social media feed looks the exact same way. So just because you post something once doesn't mean you get to wash your hands of it and never share again. To this day, I've been coaching 6 years. To this day, I will come out as a coach in different ways and talk about, why I love what I do and what I'm doing. So, get in the habit of, at least I would say every other week, somehow reminding your audience that, hey, this is what I'm doing now. This is why I love it. This is, some success I've seen so far, or this is something great that happened with a client that I'm working with, just to keep reminding people that, hey, when you are ready for more wellness in your life, I want you to think of me. That's what consistency on social media gives you, is that credibility. So when people see you talking about how much fun you're having with your new role, and you're reminding your audience, in your newsfeed, then when they are ready to join a challenge, they're going to think of you first. All right, so get that post done. If you ever need help or just want someone to proofread it, send it over, and I can't wait to see it in my newsfeed.